Into creating our AMS campaigns, I want to take a second and talk to you about how we, as advertisers, should approach AMS. Although AMS advertisement can be an incredible opportunity for legitimate authors to get their books in front of the right readers, there are a couple of misconceptions that exist. For starters, AMS is not a good strategy if you hope to set a campaign and walk away, or as I like to call it, set it and forget it. As you'll see in later sections, the best results from AMS come from continuous monitoring, optimizing, and general upkeep of your campaign once they're set up. Although you may find some initial success immediately, the majority of authors see real ROI after weeks of working with the system and finding opportunities that weren't obvious when they initially started. Therefore, if you do decide to set up AMS campaigns, I'd highly recommend that you plan on setting aside at least 30 minutes 3 times a week. This will give you enough time to monitor your data, make changes, and clean up your campaigns as you go. One tip that I highly recommend is that you actually schedule these times in your calendar. Otherwise, it's pretty easy to forget. Another thing that hinders most authors is fear of losing money fast. If you have any experience doing Google AdWords or Facebook ads, then you know that your budget of $30 per day will quickly vanish and your bills will rack up quickly. However, AMS isn't like that. In truth, it's actually pretty difficult to get AMS to spend all of your daily budget. So don't worry about losing large amounts of money with AMS. Also, while AMS is an advertising platform, I like to think of AMS as a traffic generating skill that we develop. Those who have spent the necessary time to learn and gain experience in AMS now have the ultimate ability to generate traffic on demand to their books. This skill can be applied to previous books as well as current and even future works. Imagine the ability to know that no matter what you create, that through your AMS traffic skills, you'll always be able to send the right buyers to it. That's powerful. But this kind of skill doesn't come from just taking a course and giving it a try. It comes from building your foundational knowledge, repetition, dedication, and gaining continuous experience and growth. Now, my hope is that this course will give you the foundational knowledge you need to start. But you'll also need to gain experience by creating advertisements and sticking with it. If your first campaign doesn't give you a positive ROI, which, believe me, happens to many of us, then I don't want you to think of it as a loss, but instead look at it as an investment in your learning and developing of your skill. So please make sure to enter into doing AMS with the intentions of giving it the appropriate time, concentration, and dedication. And if you do that, you'll not only see a positive ROI in your campaigns, but you'll have a real marketing skill that you can apply to future books as well. And with that, in the next set of lessons, I look forward to showing you how you can create your very first campaign and get started. I'll see you in the next lesson.